Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're going to talk about owls. Wooded
All right.
creatures. Mysterious owls. All right, let's just get into it.
Oh, here we go. Perfect for Halloween.
Creepy.
Yeah. Right?
All right, so this video here, this is the channel, I suppose, regarding their lore and superstitions.
Awesome.
In this video, we will look at superstitions and folklore surrounding owls. Owls are some of nature's most incredible birds. They have been on this planet for over 60 million years.
Whoa.
And they have a long...
Wow.
Okay, wait. So I have to stop already. They've been on this planet for 60 million years, and
60 million years.
us humanoids, we can't even figure out if we're 50,000 years old, right? 60,000.
We're, there's all these estimates based on, where you draw the line, right? Like for Homo sapiens, Homo erectus, humans.
What's the best?
Yeah.
What's the best they got? 300,000, like maybe 300,000 years.
Yeah,
ago.
maybe 300,000. Split the difference, 150 for like what we think of as us, the modern human. But yeah, I'd say 300,000.
But
so
the
60 million years.
But the owl is 60 million years. Wow, that's a lot of
Quite a bit
evolution.
older.
Jeez.
Oh yeah.
folklore surrounding owls. Owls are some of nature's most incredible birds. They have been on this planet for over 60 million years, and they have a long and ancient history.
Eyes.
There are prehistoric cave paintings that depict owls, so you can clearly see that owls have been with humans ever since our very earliest beginnings.
Oh, there he is. There's the hootie.
Yeah,
That's
that's
him.
really cool.
It's actually quite clever.
Who might that be?
Just a couple lines, but I can tell.
Yeah.
These nocturnal creatures often appear in old horror films and literature, and they have been associated with dark and spooky places such as graveyards and haunted houses for decades. And every fall, the image of the owl appears in the form of Halloween decor.
That's right.
Their appearance adds to their mystique and to the magnificence of these birds with their wide staring eyes, which gives them a wise appearance, and their ability to turn their heads in extreme ways. And with the eerie sounds and cries that they make, it's easy to see why these birds are often thought of as being not of this world. Owls can be found all over the world, and the beliefs and superstitions surrounding these birds are as diverse as the various cultures connected to them. In ancient Greece, for example, the goddess of wisdom, Athena, was associated with owls, primarily the little owl. And it is a belief that the expression wise old owl came from Athena's association.
I don't know if did you ever watch Clash of the Titans, the older movie?
Oh, it's been a long time. I've seen it, but it's been so long.
Yeah, Athena has an owl in it, and she sends
right.
Perseus a mechanical owl, which is like one of my favorites too. So
Okay.
that's why I liked owls so much as a kid.
Yeah.
That movie hit me at the right age. I think I was like 8 or 7. And I was like,
Oh,
"Dude,
nice.
It was
nice.
It was so good. All right, let's get back to Mr. Owls here.
With the bird. Because of the association with Athena, owls were protected, and large numbers of them nested in Athena's temple, the Acropolis.
Yes.
The image of the little owl was also believed to be a symbol of good luck, and it was believed that if a little owl flew over an army in ancient Greece, victory would ensue, and the image of Athena and the little owl was even depicted on ancient Greek coins.
Oh, that's
Now,
neat.
in contrast, the ancient Romans saw owls as omens of impending doom, and hearing the hoot of an owl indicated an imminent death.
It's like, what one group of people think it's the greatest thing, and here's the other group of people thinking it's
Right.
some sort of demon monster. That's like
Yeah.
it's like that with everything,
It's true. Yeah. It's all in how, what culture has done to us, right? And all the mixing and the matching and all the different perspectives really on the same thing.
Yeah,
Two
it's
people
so
see
true.
the same thing, see two very different things.
Yeah, I think it's like that with almost everything. That
Yeah.
makes it extremely hard to get what's real, what's actually the truth,
Right.
It is even thought that the deaths of many famous Romans were predicted by the hoot of an owl. These included emperors like Julius Caesar, Augustus, and Agrippa. And while the Greeks believed that the sight of an owl predicted victory for their armies, the Romans saw it as a sign of defeat. And they also
That's so
believed
interesting,
that if
yeah.
you
Wow.
dreamt of an owl, it was an omen of shipwreck for sailors, also of being
man.
robbed. In other parts of the world, owls were thought to be the bringers of death and sickness, and there are some Native American tribes who refer to death as crossing the owl's bridge. And in many parts of
Oh, cool.
Africa, owls are associated with dark magic and sorcery, and to see one near a home is an indication that a powerful sorcerer lives nearby.
Okay.
Wow.
Owls were thought to be associated with witches and witchcraft for centuries, and in many cultures, owls are often seen as messengers. And evidence of this can be
Yeah, they are the messengers. They'll show up.
Mm.
Someone passes away or something. The owls will go and show up to the house or something like that.
Oh, right.
And it's the one thing I watched. I think it was on the Concrete Podcast, which is now, who is he? I feel so terrible. Anyway, on that podcast, he brought a guy on who was who wrote a book about owls, and they are involved in a lot of unexplained UFO activities because they have
Interesting.
they fly silently. There is no sound, and they can see in the dark perfectly, and they can turn their heads all over the place.
True.
So they seem
Yeah.
to be a lot of times around like otherworldly or like, unexplainable situations, I guess is the best
That's
way to
wild.
describe it.
That is wild.
Yeah. And that book I speak of, the person had like at least a couple hundred documented cases of people had experiences with owls and like what was happening. Pretty interesting, actually. I really like
Oh,
that
neat.
episode a
Yeah.
lot. And a lot of it has to deal with unexplainable situations,
Right.
Let's check this out.
seen in the popular Harry Potter series. Harry Potter himself
sure.
keeps an owl as a familiar,
Oh, that's
and
right.
owls are
That's
seen
right.
carrying messages from place to place. In parts of the United Kingdom, barn owls are often
He's cute, but he's a vicious
Yeah,
killer. If
yeah, I
you're
like
a
that one.
mouse, he's the worst thing in the
Oh,
world.
yeah, it's
to you.
over for you.
It's just
Yeah, you don't want to
instantly
be.
over.
associated with darkness and death, and many people believed that the screech of a barn owl flying past the window of a sick person would indeed bring death. Some even say that if you peered into an owl's nest, you would suffer from depression for the rest of your life.
Wow.
And other beliefs say that if you walk under a tree in the evening and an owl hoots right above your head, it means that a relative or a friend of yours will die within a year.
Jeez.
Others believe if
Snap.
an owl hoots while perched...
I mean, that's not true unless you believe it, right? If you don't have that thought in your head, then you would never believe it. So if someone walks
Yeah,
around
you know,
telling you, God,
I agree. Yeah, there's a lot of superstitions. I don't really tend to the superstitious.
Yeah,
but,
don't.
I mean, we all do to some degree, right? But no, yeah, if an owl hooting is just an owl hooting.
Yeah.
I don't think that means automatically, oh, one of my relations is going to pass away or anything. But it is a funny thing. You're right. A lot of people sort of get what they believe. If you believe something with conviction enough, it certainly feels true. And
yeah, it's almost
we
I
convince
wouldn't
ourselves of a lot.
I wouldn't want I wouldn't want them to tell me that kind of stuff. You live your life
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're happy and you're like carefree, and then somebody's like, "Hey, when this owl comes
the way."
by, this is gonna happen." You're just like, "Oh, okay." And then it sounds like they got
Right.
like 10 more scenarios you have to be careful
yeah,
of.
they start stacking the scenarios. Oh, and by the way, when that barn owl screeches past your window, you'd better have a lot of cold medication nearby.
Yeah. Interesting that when my mother is European, when she was little, the people around her who were extremely Catholic told young girls or young children not to look in the mirror too long because the devil would grab you. And they said that to kids and meant
That's
it.
a good one.
They meant
That's
it.
a good one.
Talk about
Oh yeah.
not nice.
Wild, man.
Not
No,
nice.
that's rough. That's rough.
All right.
And other beliefs say that if you walk under a tree in the evening and an owl hoots right above your head, it means that a relative or a friend of yours will die within a year.
A year.
Others believe if an owl hoots while perched on a rooftop, death will pay a visit. And in other parts of the world, they believe that an owl simply hooting in the neighborhood is an omen that a death will take place.
Jeez.
Oh man.
I thought they were pretty positive from a lot of things I've seen, but I mean, they do the same thing with black cats, and I don't know.
These are
Yeah,
just a few of
cats
the
get a
many
bad rap
legends and
too, you're right?
superstitions that surround owls. But not all of the beliefs are of such a dark nature.
Yeah.
For example, barn owls were used to predict the weather. It was believed that a screeching owl meant cold weather and storms were on the way. And in turn, if an owl's screech was heard during foul weather, fair weather was soon to come. In many cultures, owls are perceived as birds of good fortune and luck.
It's the eyes, man. Look at them.
I know.
Like
I really like the eyes. Yeah, that's so interesting.
There's such an intensity and intelligence to them, you know?
Very striking. Yeah.
Yeah. Not weak-looking eyes in any way.
Well said.
They are often thought of as sacred beings that can help with matters such as good harvests and to also help bring prophetic dreams. Even parts of the bird are thought to possess magical abilities. For example, in various parts of the world, it was believed that an owl feather placed in a baby's crib kept evil spirits from the infant. And other cultures saw owls as bringers of healing and light, so an owl feather hung in the door of a home would keep illness out. Likewise, in some cultures, since owls were thought of as powerful magical beings, keeping an owl feather above a door would repel evil. And there is even a tale from the 12th century preacher and fabulist Odo of Sheraton of why owls are nocturnal, and his explanation is that the owl had stolen the rose, which was a prize awarded for its beauty, so the other birds punished it by allowing it only to...
The other birds punished it. Okay.
I like that, yeah.
That's some tall
kind of all
tales
ganged
here.
up. Yeah.
How do you know that?
come out at night.
They're 60 million years old. You're
Hey,
barely
good call,
even
man.
half a mil. What are you doing, man?
A little
But
bird
perhaps
must
the
have
most
told him.
notable belief surrounding owls is the belief that they are the only animals that can truly coexist with ghosts. And the belief is that if an owl resides in an abandoned building, the structure must surely be haunted. So, my friends, these are just a few of the many beliefs.
Yeah, that's a bit more of a negative take. I kind of recently learned more about them, and I like the mysteriousness of them. But
Yeah.
All right, so I have another video that's going to illustrate
The bird's challenge.
how slick
It's a
they
fly-
are, how very they don't make a lot of sound. So
Oh, this is going to be good. Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
check that out.
Fly over a series of super sensitive microphones.
All right, let me just be clear here. So they basically set up all of these microphones, which is quite a few, and they're testing to see if they can hear it. And these microphones are way better
nice.
than my microphone.
Fly over a series of super sensitive microphones.
Good girl. Oh, she's... Mo.
So that was a regular bird. So they test, I guess, regular birds
yeah, right.
versus just a regular barn owl.
And now, it's Kenza's turn.
Whoa,
Oh, that's neat.
silence.
No, nothing at all. Absolutely quiet.
That's amazing.
But what have the microphones picked up? The decibel waveforms show the sound being generated by the birds in flight.
Cool
Each
illustration.
spike is an individual
that.
wing beat.
Yeah.
Now the owl is perfectly silent.
Yeah. It's so much less sound. That's amazing.
Well, here he comes. Now watch this.
Here we go.
There's no sound.
But with the barn owl,
There's nothing.
there's almost nothing.
There's no waves.
Oh, there was that little.
Yeah.
But with the
bit
barn
there.
owl, there's almost nothing.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
Just, it's just like a brisk.
That's so cool, though.
And, that's a
But with
bird
the
of
barn
prey
owl.
right there. So when they're honing in on their prey, they don't even hear it coming.
Yeah.
And they
You're
kill
right.
they kill so quickly with their talons that the things that are dead don't even know they're dead. Like they don't even know they're dead. Sometimes they
imagine
might,
you-
but
There's almost nothing.
That's wow. Like
yeah.
it's a perfect predator in a way.
Yeah, yeah, and there's so many different
Or-
kinds of owls
It's
too.
amazing. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right, so
They are amazing birds.
we made it through to the end of the owls. Let's
did.
see if we can drop a little knowledge. Anything you want to add about Mr. Hootie?
Just that I tend to lean towards well, I have a lot of respect for the owl.
Yeah.
I certainly learned a lot. The silence is amazing. And yeah, like I actually can't get over this video where that barn owl is just
Yeah, this guy right here.
totally silent flying past those microphones. That's just, I'm really blown away.
It's amazing.
Look
It's
at
amazing, Jim. Yeah, I think that they're super cool. And
that. Yeah, me too.
I'm just glad they're not hunting me. Because if they were hunting me,
Right, well said.
I'd have a real problem. I guess if you lived around the dinosaurs, those pterodactyls would just come up and like snatch you. So I don't know. It's kind of nice being the thing that isn't being hunted. Pretty much the only thing that can hunt me is a bear and people. People can hunt me.
Right. That true. Yeah, I agree with you. It's better to be nearer the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
I feel. Maybe it's easy for me to say, but I'm okay up and where at the level I'm at. The food chain is good.
I feel pretty fortunate that when I walk out the
right.
front door, I know pretty much, besides people and cars, that I'm good. And
That's right.
most
That's
other
right.
things don't feel that way. So I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, so true, man.
All right, man. And with that, we are out.